percolate or I did? What's up, guys?
Alright, when I close this, they're coming.
Okay, just close that now.
Okay. I'm closing it, they haven't come in yet. No, I told them I'm closing it.
Okay, let's get everyone in. Are people going to be able to sit here as well, yeah?
As long as they don't shake.
Is that alright? Just the... Can we open that door, please? Alright guys, come and take a seat. The blue chairs are actually for teachers, by the way.
What? Teachers?
Whatever's left, you can be on the benches or the cushions at the front. Well, yeah, I mean, we can, I just want to make sure that I need teachers on chairs.
Giant?
I haven't told how many Guys, don't lean up against the chairs because people's legs have got to go down. There we go. No, guys, that's too. Diana, you need to move. Just single file lines, please. Right, so teachers take the blue chairs, and then whatever blue chairs are remaining, obviously, everyone else can sit in them. There's also the bench here, guys, as well, to be honest. Okay, guys, I need you to sit on the black bench, sorry, because we're taking up a little bit too much space. Guys, can you move and sit on the bench, please? And then there's more chairs now, okay?
Who's on the bench?
There's chairs here as well, just sit down.
Like the picture.
No, keep that door open. Yeah.
Where is Sangmin? That's right.
Whatever.
I'm so excited.
Just project on the floor and then try and just sit there. That would just be. I can sit on the floor. I'm so sorry. Give me that pillow. And like, take that. All right. I thought you said same seat.
I didn't see you come and sit.
Oh, so someone, yeah, so that seat's spare.
Yeah, it's better. We were saving it for stuff we was already.
Oh, okay, right, we can start then.
To be honest, the DVD doesn't really matter unless yours gets chosen. I remember someone just fine. It's just
I will turn it off. Just turn your phones off.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming tonight. If you would please switch all your phones off. Make sure no flash photography is allowed in this theatre. We'd like you to enjoy the CTP performance that our students have been working very hard on. Please pay full attention and be ready with feedback at the end because this is a really important part of the theatre process.
Emergency exits. Emergency exits.
Emergency exits will be located directly behind you and to your right. The one on the right kind of jams, so good luck.
Alright, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming this afternoon, for delaying whatever Friday plans you might have. Today's piece is called True or False. I'm not going to tell you too much about it and just kind of save it for the piece itself. And then, if you can please stay behind for 10 minutes or so, because as part of the collaborative theatre project process, the students have to gain feedback from their audience in order to complete their portfolio. So any feedback from you, any questions you might have, any response to their piece would be very much appreciated. And that will be guided through the process that they've decided to take, their feedback method that they've chosen. So just all I need to tell you is that this is an original piece collaborated by the 3 students. So in terms of all the production elements and the performance elements are all kind of created and devised by themselves with a particular starting point as a springboard for whatever ideas came from that. So you might be able to kind of identify with that earlier on, otherwise that might be one of the questions that you have. So thank you very much.
A vast, never-ending representation of space and time. And within that universe exists Earth. Oceans and large land masses occupy its surfaces, home to a variety of species, humans amongst it all. A species so complex that many advancements have taken place around them. The leading cause in change in knowledge and life itself. But in this instance, we observe two specific humans, Helen and Daniel.
Good evening, we're coming to you live from New York. My name is Januda, and I would like to welcome you to the first presidential debate. Today we have two participants, Daniel Main and Helen Cooper. We'll be addressing three topic areas tonight. First, achieving a stable military state, healthcare, and international relations. I would like to welcome the participants onto stage. First, we have Daniel May. Next, we have Helen Cooper. Participants, would you like to make the first statements?
Hello, people of Americano, Cappuccino, Frappuccino, whatever. I would like to start off by saying I'm in a good mood, the best mood. Nobody can have a better mood than I can. And if Helen raised it tonight, I swear to God, a chubby hubby in the north will know about it.
Good morning! I would like to introduce myself. Back in the day, I was the first lady, co-founded the Walmart where fashion meets soul, and the creator of the dab. I have worked in multiple charitable foundations, such as Gucci and Dior. They've been struggling for a while. I've dedicated years to unify people. I'm also a part of Atheism, a non-profit organization. I mean, who can get more hip than me?
Here we go again, Josh. She's going on about herself. Who does she think she is?
I'm sorry, but in this vast extension of reality, tertiary features such as this represent inherent behavioral features. Idiocy. Now moving on to the real deal. The question will be answered by you first, Helen. what would you do to ensure national security?
Wow.
All right, NBC.
I'm sorry, Mr. Main, but this question will be answered by Helen first. If you could speak after, thank you.
Shut up. First of all, I would ensure to have good relationship between other nations so that we eliminate any potential hate. We will avoid making statements that will rile up a good relationship within other nations. But, just like I said to a minister in the northern suburbs of Korea, I would like to remind you that our nation is by far the greatest and the strongest nation in history. Aren't I right?
Now listen. I know that at times there are moments of idiocy, but I can tell you that everything that this man is saying is false. It's absolutely impossible if he becomes president. Plus, I don't approve of political jokes. I've seen too many of them get elected. The president of our nation is in control of the nuclear storage weaponry. The codes which have the ability to quite literally end our existence. These codes should not be in the hands of someone reckless and someone whose fuse is as short as his pencil. I mean, imagine him having access to our nuclear codes.
Sir, we really must get moving. We're falling back on our schedule.
What's my next appointment?
Wake up at 12.
Done.
Go to the first bathroom on the left in the hallway.
Check.
Fire 27 people.
Already did that.
Exercise.
I'm doing it right now. Can't you see?
Okay. A manicure.
How does it look?
Oh, pedicure.
That's next week.
Meeting with the security council.
Skip that.
It says touring.
Yes, I want to go around the place, explore. I've been wondering, why does this room say prohibited area?
Sir, that is our immediate response room. It is when we initiate our attacks and our nuclear weapons.
Okay.
It is when we initiate our attack and our nuclear weapons.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Sir, that is not pleasure.
Do you not know why? Move away. What does this button do?
Sir, that is our nuclear activation button. You press that thing and it's the end of this world. Sir, I thought you were actually going to the... No, please, sir, I don't think... Okay, sir.
Gotcha! Did you really think I was dumb enough to press this little... What the...
You see what I mean? And that isn't the only problem.
Yeah, we all know. Then, what about you, Helen? What would you do in regards to nuclear weaponry?
I would love to say something. Who do you think is more qualified? I'm richer, I'm taller, I'm older, I'm faster, I'm better, I'm sexier than Helen. You got nothing on these curves.
Daniel. If I wanted to hear from an asshole, I'd just fart.
And Jehan, don't tell I said this, but she looks like she smells of formaldehyde.
Oh my god, Miss Helen, I am so sorry. I apologize on his behalf.
I'm cool. You know what? Felicia, hit that beat!
Alright, so moving on to the next question. Now this one's for you, Daniel. Let me see. What would you do in regards to healthcare? How would you give back to the people?
I'm very glad you asked that question.
Better healthcare! I prepared for this one. I would give this country the health care that it needs. I would address this issue of our health care being weak. There should be a more feasible approach, an easier and affordable health care. You know, back in the day, I was a trained CPR.
No, now Helen, I asked you what you would do to reform healthcare.
I was CPR certified and I was a lifeguard. I was also a personal trainer. These glutes didn't come from nothing.
Now moving straight past that, Helen, do you have anything else to add?
Well, my fellow citizens, the decision you will make will determine how we live for the next 4 years. And I'd like you to think logically about this. Wouldn't you rather choose someone who's smart? Someone who's a woman? Instead of someone who's reckless and careless and doesn't really understand the gravity of the position he's running for? I mean, I don't know about you, but when I think of him as president, this is what I think of.
Hello? Daniel? Daniel!
Is this Pizza Hut? I have one sausage delight.
What? No, this is not Pizza Hut, man!
Oh, it's this Domino's and I have one cheese lava.
No, this is, I am a minister from Sri Lanka, you know. And I'm just here talking about the contract we had about your giving us $10 million, you know, when we need help, you know. So the time has come, so if you could just make the necessary arrangements, you know.
What do you need the money for?
Well, you see a bit of inflow and a bit of outflow, just more inflow, you know what I mean? Just listen, okay? We need a bit, okay? Just a bit, okay? Just a bit from you, okay? So just to help us. So just send it, Huh?
Sure. One small problem. I just sent $10 billion.
$10 billion with a D?
Wow. Yes, I'm gonna need a refund.
Much time shit! Very good, let's go, come!
Okay, Hans, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask Daniel one last question.
Go ahead.
Daniel, if you answer this correctly, I will resign. Do we have a deal?
Of course, here's my word.
Daniel, what is 3 times 5?
Well, Helen, I'm very disappointed you asked such a simple math question. Actually, I'm really good at math. I'm actually math HL. Nobody can do better math than I can. And even Einstein was jealous of my math skills. And not to forget, I won a spelling bee contest in grade 3. So, it's pretty obvious, Helen. My answer is 35.
Cut! Alright, good job, people. Good job. And you too, man. You too. Hey, Nathan, good job with the lighting, man. Thank you so much.
Jesus. Oh, Jack. Yeah?
You know what 3 times 5 is, right?
Come on, are you kidding me?
No,
That's
dude,
simple
it actually
math.
sounded really quite convincing.
Come on, man.
Things we have to do.
Yeah, but Helen, by the way, your jokes were pretty funny today.
I was kind of unsure about that asshole fuck joke. I know, I
trust
just-
me, it was
Helen,
funny.
I
loved it.
Barbara, I need to send you the script for next week, okay? So remind me about that. Yeah.
The things you do, it's difficult, isn't it?
Well, the public wants what the public wants.
That's
Yeah.
very true. Public loves and hates you both.
Wait, are you guys still up for that drink? we
Yeah,
were gonna
let's
have?
go. I'm
Yeah,
thirsty,
let's go.
man.
Cool. Yeah, let's go.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I loved it. Kind of.
Yeah, well done with that.
Oh, God.
Well
We'll choose 4 minutes out of that.
Doesn't make a difference to
The power.